Jamaica this morning is mourning the passing of veteran broadcaster and actress Leonie Forbes, who passed away yesterday. Hi again and welcome. This is Links 007 TV Entertainment Update, and we'll be right back with the full and exclusive details to come. Welcome back and thanks for joining us for our Links 007 TV Entertainment Update. We here at Links 007 TV just want to take this opportunity just to express our heartfelt and sincere condolences to the family and friends of veteran broadcaster and actress Leonie Forbes, who passed away yesterday at age 85 years old. Leonie Evadne Forbes, out of Jamaica, was born on June 14, 1937 and passed away on the 25th of October 2022. She was a Jamaican actress, broadcaster, and producer who was active in theatre, radio, and television. Leonie Forbes was born in Kingston and grew up in Kingston, Jamaica. She attended the Kingston Senior School before going to Excelsior College and Durham College of Commerce. After leaving school, she worked as a typist at the University of the West Indies. Leonie Forbes later began working for playwright Barry Reckord, more popularly known as Barry Reckord. He was a Jamaican playwright, one of the earliest Caribbean writers to make a contribution to theatre in Britain. During this time, she worked typing his scripts. She joined the New Jamaica Broadcasting Corporation (JBC) in 1959 as a radio announcer and later won a scholarship to attend the Royal Academy of Dramatic Arts, RADA, in England. Leonie Forbes spent 6 years at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Arts studying radio, television, and onstage techniques, at the same time working as a writer for BBC Caribbean and appearing in a number of television dramas including Z-Cars, The Odd Man, Public Eye, and Hugh and I. Her first professional appearance came in 1962 when she played in Lloyd Records' Busher Bluebird. In 1966, Forbes returned to Jamaica and resumed her work with the Jamaica Broadcasting Corporation. She lived in Australia from 1968 to 1970, while her husband worked at the University of Queensland, and during that time acted in a number of radio dramas for the Australian Broadcasting Corporation, as well as working part-time as a drama teacher. In 1972, Leonie Forbes was appointed head of Radio 2, the JBC's FM service. She was elevated to overall director of radio broadcasting in 1976. Leonie Forbes continued acting both during and after her time at the Jamaica Broadcasting Corporation. She appeared in many locally made plays and films, but also in overseas productions. In 1980, Forbes was made an Officer of the Order of Distinction for her work in theatre. She also published an autobiography in 2012. As an actress, Leonie Forbes has played leading roles in 12 pantomimes and has acted in plays such as Sea Mama, Miss Unusual, The Rope and the Cross, Old Story Time, and Champagne and Sky Blue. She also appeared in films such as Children of Babylon in 1980, Club Paradise in 1986, The Orchid House in 1991, Milk and Honey in 1995, What My Mother Told Me in 1995, and Soul Survivor in 1995. Leonie Forbes also authored a book called Re-Entry into Sound along with Alma McYen, formerly of the UCWI's Radio Education Unit. This is a standard text that is used to train broadcasters all over the Caribbean. Miss Leonie Forbes left behind 4 children. Awards and accolades behind her name includes My Life in Theatre, medal by the Mexican Theatre Center of International Theatre Institute for Understanding Theatre, Personalities of Latin America and the Caribbean in 2001, Order of Distinction, Officer Class, the Government of Jamaica in 1980, Silver Musgrave Medal, Centenary Medal, Bronze Musgrave Medal in 1974. These include some of the honors and awards garnered by Leonie Forbes during her lifetime.
Nice to see you in the flesh, like in real life. Like, normally when you see, a person like yourself over the years, who we admire and love, and you know what I mean, and we're like, yes, and we get excited to see you. Like, I feel like a groupie right now. So I mean,
hello, the camera.
Yeah. I feel like a groupie right now, and I must say, thank you so very much for coming on and talking to us, because we do people of your caliber and of your ilk on a Thursday, and to bring to my listeners.
I think it was a mistake.
No, it cannot be a mistake. No, you don't mistake Leonie Forbes at all. When you send for Leonie, I send for Leonie. Understand?
Are you sending?
Yes, I send for you, man. I send for you. I say anything she wants, just put it in the basket. Send for Leonie. I need to see Leonie. And I'm so happy, Miss Leonie Forbes. Well, Mrs. Amiel, but we all know you. No.
About that.
Leonie Forbes.
I've been called Leonie, so
Leonie.
Leonie.
Yeah. I remember I have a friend called Leonie, and I remember there was this song, and so Leonie Forbes, we used to call her Leonie Forbes, and then I remember the song, Lonely Won't Leave Me Alone, and what we sing is, Leonie won't leave us alone, Leonie won't leave us alone.
Alright,
no, but you were singing in that piece just now.
I cannot
Princess, pirate princess,
yes,
from in the 70s.
Yes, my singing partner, Faith Nelson. I spoke to her about 10 days ago.
Wow.
And it blew my mind because I knew she was away, but it's years I haven't seen her or anything. And all of a sudden, out of the blue,
yes,
me and Miss Faith come in.
Yeah.
Look at, and it brought back so many wonderful memories. And to walk in here and hear that.
Yes.
And glimpse the picture.
Yeah, looking back at that picture, Auntie Leonie, and listening after that piece, talk to me about some of the memories that come to you and the feelings and emotions that it evokes. No, we have time.
It's all tremendous. It's wonderful. Sometimes you wonder, was that really me?
Yes.
Did I really do that?
Yes.
Or did that happen?
Yeah.
But it did. Because they were wonderful people from then. Jamaica is one of the bestest places on earth.
Yes.
You meet all the most wonderful people. They give, they share, they care, they love, and do all of that. If you buck them up in your same line of work.
Yes.
Like bucking you up. And so when I go around and them at time, I say, Galang, me know her.
Yes, exactly, right. Me was into our studio. Yeah.
Me did sit down with her.
Yeah.
I mean, not say, I fear her teeth. It's absolutely marvelous. One of the little things that sometimes not quite so wonderful is when you realize that some of these people have gone ahead, as they like to say.
Yes.
The Lord decide that we not treat them right down here, or they've done enough. Come.
Yes.
And it's a kind of sadness, but at the same time, because of the memories,
yes,
it's a lot of joy. So sometimes if I have to have a few words or exchange a few words with youngsters, I get nervous because 2/3 of the names are called, they're not going to know who are in a history book.
Yeah.
That way.
Yeah.
But it provides me with something to hold on to smile about, laugh about, and to give thanks about.
Definitely so, and I think that is what is keeping you as fresh and as young looking as you are. But let's take us back though, Auntie Leonie, to how you got started in the field of journalism, radio, TV, and broadcasting.
The first time I did that was when I think Ronnie Williams, Mass Ran,
yes,
went around the island and brought some of the those people that dance around at Christmas time. John Canoe.
Yes.
And I was in my low teens then, like 13, just going 14. And I'd never seen them before.
Yes.
And then suddenly they were on the streets in Kingston and things like that. We didn't have no TV to watch. So you go to the park and those places, right? And I thought it was the most fabulous thing I'd seen. I thought, this is us. And with the horse head, and then the hysterical one was the pregnant
lady, right? Yes, different one, yes.
Right, and I thought, wow. So I wrote a little letter to share it with everybody and say, isn't this wonderful and so on. And he didn't print it.
Wow. Big things, big deal.
That is my journalism career. And when I was in Australia, and our cricket team was down here, Lord me love, and they were playing in Brisbane.
Yes.
And I was there,
Yeah.
and I did go to the match and everything. We had to write back my because we did beat them.
Yes.
At that match.
Yes.
And I had to let everybody know that I was there. I represent the whole of it.
Yes.
Me and Keith, we were married at the time.
Yes.
No, we couldn't sit down and keep quiet.
Yes.
Because we liked to how they treated cricket. The whole family out there spread out them pretty mat and them rug and have the food, and I'm saying, somebody from Jamaica talk to them.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
And it was like one huge family. So it didn't matter if I'm cheering for Jamaica or the West Indies or anyway, it didn't matter. It was cricket and everybody was loving it. That's so I wrote about it.
Right.
I wrote my friend out here, Miss Barry.
Yes.
I have to say, you know, we did that with the tip match when the fellow bugs the ball and he poked the other one. You know?
Yes.
And they printed it and
Yeah.
somebody sent it to us down there. So like that. So you know, think of myself in terms of journalism.
How would you categorize or classify yourself, your body of work, and all that you've done over the years?
Life and living.
Life and living.
Yes, and a lot of very, very talented, very gifted people were very kind to me. I can think of, not just Miss Lou, I first saw Miss Lou at 9.
Yes.
I didn't want to be Miss Lou,
Yeah.
but I wanted to do what she did. I wanted to be like her in that pull me people together.
Yes.
And using our language,
Mhm.
Fury language. Oh yes, it was my tutor then, was from Excelsior. He wanted to know why on earth are you entering that, dear?
Yes.
You know, and you,
Why you want to speak like that?
so why on earth would you want? That I'm not pleased at all.
Yeah.
I'm so very sorry about that, but be pleased with me like that. And it came from Miss Lou, and see what happened? It was absolutely fabulous. So those little things. Sir Philip Sherlock.
Yes.
I was working in the office, which was a typist there.
Right.
Yes, please. And then the training down at UCWI out to the area in the office.
Mhm.
Yes, and I made it type the program, and just when I was leaving for Radio Jamaica, and he said, come here, dear, read this. And I read, he said, get in the car.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I didn't go feeling down the road. What did I do? and
Yes.
so on. Well, apparently, Lady Sherlock had said to him, the child has a nice voice, find something to do with her.
Yes.
Make her use it, help her to use it. And that was how the sort of radio aspect of
Came in.
my career started. And then there was Kerry Robinson,
Yes.
who was dealing with JIS, at the time it was GIS, the Government Information Service.
Oh, I see.
And he would do programs about all sorts of things, including radio last minute.
Yeah.
And we get couple roles and things. And after that, I was always part of them. So it grew. So when I eventually was encouraged to apply for a job as an announcer, I didn't hesitate, but it was my boss who resigned from UCWI.
Yes.
When I told him I went down the morning to beg time off, I had to go do something. He never tell him what.
Mhm.
Went and did the interview, and Captain Strange, who was the general manager, brand new general manager of JDC, he said, if you can start on Monday, the job is yours. And I thought, oh Lord,
Yes.
to the actors there.
Yeah. Omega broke it to the boss.
I went straight up to the boss, and he says, come, sit. What is it? And I told him, this is wonderful, beautiful. And we sat down and we hand wrote the letter. I said, no, type that and wrote that. And he signed it. And he took it to the registry.
Wow, talking to Leonie Forbes this afternoon, the first lady of stage, screen, theatre, radio, television, and the living legend. She's my very special guest on Miss Kitty Live on a Pepper Seed Thursday.